Welcome to Burns Hustles, where we turn side hustles into cash. Have you ever thought of becoming an Airbnb host? It's not as daunting as you might think. Picture this: your unused space, whether it's a spare bedroom, a quaint cottage, or even a treehouse, could be a source of income. Airbnb, a global online marketplace, connects people who want to rent out their spaces with those who are looking for accommodations. It's a wonderful way to earn some extra cash and meet fascinating people from all corners of the globe. You set the rules, the price, and the schedule. It's your space after all. And don't worry, you're not alone in this. Airbnb provides support and resources to help you become the best host you can be. Hosting on Airbnb can be quite a fulfilling experience. It's not just about earning money, but also about sharing your space, your city, and your culture with guests from around the world. Ready to get started? The first step is to list your space. Listing your space on Airbnb is a simple process. It's like introducing someone to your home for the first time, but this time it's to a global audience. Let's break it down into 4 easy steps. First up, taking quality photos. You don't need to be a professional photographer, but good lighting and a clean space can make all the difference. Capture the essence of your space, the unique corners, the cozy reading nook, or the light that pours in through the windows in the morning. Remember, pictures speak 1,000 words, and in this case, they're your first impression. Next, write a detailed description. This is your chance to tell guests why your space is unique. Maybe it's the vintage furniture you've collected over the years, the local artwork adorning your walls, or perhaps it's the freshly baked bread you offer every morning. Don't forget to mention the neighborhood and nearby attractions. It's about painting a picture that entices and informs. Then it's time to set your house rules. Be clear about what you allow and what you don't. Can guests smoke? Can they bring pets? What about parties? This is your space, and you have every right to set boundaries. But remember, clarity is key. House rules not only protect your property, but also set expectations for your guests. Lastly, pricing your space. It's a delicate balance between competitive and profitable. Consider the location, amenities, and the unique qualities of your space. It's also worth checking out what comparable listings in your area are priced at. Remember, your price can always be adjusted based on demand, season, and your own experience. Once your listing is live, it's time to prepare for your first guests. It's a thrilling moment, knowing that your space is about to be a part of someone else's travel story. And remember, as a host, you're not just providing a space, you're creating an experience. Preparing for your guest is an important part of being a successful Airbnb host. You see, the key to stellar hosting lies in the details, the small, thoughtful touches that transform a simple stay into a memorable experience. Start with a thorough cleaning. A spick and span space is not just appealing, but it also shows respect for your guests. It's about providing a home away from home, a sanctuary where they can unwind in comfort. Consider hiring a professional cleaning service if you're short on time. It's an investment in your guests' satisfaction and, ultimately, your success as a host. Stock up on essentials. The basics like fresh towels, bed linens, toiletries, and a well-equipped kitchen. But don't stop there. Think about what you appreciate when you travel. Maybe it's a selection of local brews in the fridge, a basket of fresh fruit, or a library of interesting reads. These personal touches can make all the difference, setting your listing apart from the crowd. Clear communication is the backbone of any good hosting experience. Keep your guests in the loop. Provide them with all the necessary details about their stay, from check-in instructions to Wi-Fi passwords, and be available to answer any queries. This will help your guests feel more confident and at ease, knowing they can count on you. Consider leaving a welcome letter or a guidebook. It could include your favorite local eateries, must-see attractions, or perhaps some hidden gems off the beaten path. This not only adds a personal touch, but also helps your guests explore the neighborhood like a local. And remember, each guest is unique with different expectations and needs. Strive to be adaptable and flexible, ready to cater to these individual needs. This will not only enhance their stay, but also boost your reputation as a host. encouraging positive reviews and repeated bookings. Now that you're prepared, it's time to think about how you'll handle guest interactions. Remember, good hosting is about more than just providing a space. It's about offering a warm welcome, a helping hand, and a memorable experience. It's about making your guests feel truly at home. Managing guest interactions effectively can set you apart as a top-notch host. Now, what does that mean? Well, it's all about communication, managing expectations, and being there to address any issues that may come up during your guest's stay. Think of it this way. You're not just renting out a space, you're providing an experience. And a big part of that experience depends on how you communicate with your guests. You want to be prompt, professional, and personable. Answer their questions before they even have to ask them. Make them feel welcomed and valued from the moment they book until the moment they check out. Next up, managing expectations. Be clear about what your guests can expect from your space. Accurate descriptions, clear house rules, and being upfront about any potential quirks your property might have can go a long way in preventing misunderstandings and ensuring your guests have a pleasant stay. But what happens when things go wrong? Because let's face it, even with the best laid plans, things can sometimes go awry. Maybe the Wi-Fi is acting up, or there's a sudden plumbing issue. In these situations, it's crucial to address the problem promptly and professionally. Your guests will appreciate your effort, and it may even turn a potential negative experience into a positive one. Remember, as a host, you're not just a faceless entity, you're a part of your guests' travel experience. And how you manage these interactions can significantly impact their overall impression of their stay. But don't forget, the conversation doesn't stop when your guests check out. Post-stay communication is just as important. Thank them for their stay, ask them for any feedback, and encourage them to leave a review. This not only helps you improve as a host, but also builds a positive relationship with your guests, increasing the chances of them returning or recommending your place to others. Guest interactions don't end when they check out. Let's talk about reviews. Reviews are a critical part of the Airbnb experience, both for hosts and guests. They are the lifeblood of this platform, a valuable two-way street where honest feedback is exchanged. Why are reviews so important, you ask? Well, they're the digital word of mouth that can make or break your listing's success. When future guests are browsing through listings, they're not just looking at your photos or reading your description. They're also reading reviews from past guests. Your potential guests want assurance that they're making the right choice, and reviews provide that. Encouraging guests to leave reviews after their stay is crucial. It's not just about gathering feedback. It's about building your reputation. So, how do you encourage reviews? A simple, polite message thanking your guests for their stay and asking them to share their experience can do the trick. Make sure to send it after they've checked out, when the memories are still fresh. But what about negative reviews? We've all been there. It's impossible to please everyone, right? Here's the secret. It's not about avoiding negative reviews. It's about how you handle them. Responding to negative reviews shows that you're committed to improving your guests' experience. Be polite, apologize if necessary, and address the issue directly. Let them know you appreciate their feedback and will take steps to improve. This can turn a negative into a positive, demonstrating to future guests that you're a responsive host who cares about their experience. Positive reviews, on the other hand, are your gold stars. They're your proof of providing an exceptional experience. Respond to these as well, thanking your guests for their kind words and expressing how much you enjoyed hosting them. This not only fosters goodwill, but also encourages future guests to leave their own positive reviews. Ultimately, reviews can help you improve and grow as a host. But remember, the Airbnb hosting journey is always evolving. So, take each review as a learning opportunity and use it to become the best host you can be. After all, every great journey begins with a single step. Being a successful Airbnb host means staying informed. It's crucial to stay abreast with Airbnb policies and local regulations. This ensures that you're always on the right side of the law, adding a layer of security to your hosting experience. Knowledge truly is power in this case. The Airbnb website is a goldmine of information with comprehensive guidelines and frequently updated policies. Local government websites can offer insights into specific regulations in your area. Forums and online communities of Airbnb hosts like the Airbnb Community Center are also treasure troves of practical knowledge and tips. They can offer real-world advice and solutions to common hosting dilemmas. Remember, the learning doesn't stop once you've started hosting. It's an ongoing process of adaptation and improvement. Becoming an Airbnb host is a rewarding journey. With these basics, you're well on your way to creating memorable experiences for your guests.